But I want to go back to gua sha because so many people have questions on it, and I see it a lot out there. But maybe you could just give the audience a little bit of an understanding of what gua sha is and what it's truly doing, because it's not just rubbing a rock on your face. It's something much deeper than that. And you have a good understanding of that. So maybe you could explain.
Yeah. So on the face, when we're doing the gua sha, we are working with the muscles, the tissue, and the fascia. Just like I had mentioned before, the arterial blood supply for our face is coming from our neck, and our drainage pathways for our face, our lymphatics, drain into our neck as well. So when we're working with a tool like gua sha, which is an ancient tool from China, a lot of beautiful healing lineage comes out of there, just like acupuncture. We are working to unobstruct the flow of these channels and get things open again. So when we're applying a tool like gua sha, we are increasing the blood flow and the circulation, which is paramount to the quality of our skin, the luster of our skin, and also fueling our muscles and our tissues with the oxygen rich and nutrient rich blood, doing the lymphatic drainage to get that stuffiness out, unlocking the tension in our muscles and the deep standing emotions. I have had quite a few patients and clients that have had profound emotional releases on my table from gua sha, especially when we're working through this region. There is a map of the face. The face is a microsystem for the whole body. So just like, you go get reflexology, they can treat your whole body through your feet. You can treat your whole body through your face. And the reflex area through here around the nose corresponds with our lungs. The emotion around lungs in Chinese medicine is grief. So I had an experience with a woman that I worked with. First time having gua sha facial. She had a lot of tension in here, like most of us do. And she started crying. And I asked her what was going on. And she said, my mom passed away this year. And I feel like I just kind of let that go a bit. Like I'm just kind of, those feelings are coming up for me. So it's really powerful work. That contraction that she's holding in that area is in part because of the trauma of losing her mom.
Is there a difference between gua sha and jade rollers?
Huge.
Right?
Jade rollers are not useful to me personally. Jade rollers are great for getting the serum into the skin. So I could see them being more applicable in an esthetician's office, people who are doing masking and doing all the different serums. But when it comes to the sculpting, the movement, the real deal works that we were just talking about, you got to go with a gua sha tool.
And is gua sha something that you would say anyone could do at home, or should you be going to a professional as well?
You can absolutely do it at home, but you can also do it wrong. So that said, you want to get a high quality tool. You want to make sure that your face is clean and moisturized. You've got to get some sort of an oil to create slip with the tool and follow along with an online tutorial showing you the directionality and the proper movements and motions, because the pressure is not the same, on the side of the neck as it is under the eyes or in the jawline. And there's also different directives for the motions that you want to move. When we're moving upward, that is for the lift. When we're moving downward, that is for the drain. And sequentially, it needs to be done in a very specific way to achieve those goals. So there are a few brands that I love. Wildling Beauty being one of them. I'm friends with Britta, who is one of the founders of that. She has unbelievable tutorials. She releases a new one every single week. It's really digestible. It's really easy. It looks like it's super complicated, but you can follow along and get yourself going on a 10-minute a day sequence, and you will watch your face and your emotions transform.